Hey, you're not in the shop with TheEZGZ. We're someplace else. I got hooked into doing a little plumbing job for a friend. And what I have here is a big concrete building. And evidently this was built back in the 70s and it was used by a business and they never insulated it. They had shelves attached to all these cinder block walls, and the new owners went ahead and tore all that out. And I thought to myself, oh my God, it must have cost a small fortune to heat this place in the wintertime with just a bare cinder block building. But come to find out, you got this big heater up here in the corner, and that's about all they had for this thing. They were talking about taking it out and putting in electric heat, and I said, no way, you better at least leave that in there for the first winter and see what happens, because you're going to need all of that. That's a good size heater. It's up out of the way, and it goes out the side of the building instead of the roof. And I say, just leave that thing for a while. Don't get in a rush. You can always take that out later. I was doing the plumbing over here. They had a little bathroom. Now when I punched this hole through the wall, much to my surprise, all this stuff started coming out. And this is a interior non-bearing wall. These cinder block walls are full of vermiculite. It's just this real light, fluffy stuff. It's just vermiculite. That's what it is. It looks like, you know, ants been chewing or termites been into the wood, but of course there is no wood. So what they did was filled all these walls with vermiculite. When they built them, I guess they must have done it one course at a time. I was watching Terry's video this morning about all the names of all the brick positions, and had to laugh to myself. I said, maybe you'll find this interesting. And here's something interesting where they knocked a hole in the wall, and they've got a thermostat sensor down there. And then they came up here in the upper part of the wall and put a pancake fan. This looks like a just a modern day. It's just a a large version of a computer type fan. Moves a little bit more air, but it's real quiet. Doesn't draw a lot of power. And then they've got this Sepco number 5 differential temperature control, and it's got a switch on the bottom. I had it all opened up the other day, just looking at it, showing the owner that this is a solar system. And what it does is it checks the inside temperature, the outside air temperature, and if things are right, it'll turn it on. And it was running full blast all the time the other day, and it was hot in here because they were working. And I shot it with my infrared temperature gun that I had with me. It was 71 going in there and 85 coming out there. Here's this cinder block building. You can see it's pretty darn big. And as soon as I drove up and saw it, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, look at this southern exposure and a flat roof. What an ideal candidate for solar Votech or heating or all kinds of options with a like this. There's no trees here. It is right on the property line. You never know what the people will do on this side, but this is the solar panels, passive solar panels, and I would imagine that there's either vertical or horizontal baffling in behind this fiberglass panels, and that's what it looks like. It's just plain transparent fiberglass. You can see it's very cottony, very stringy. It's very, very thin. I don't know. It almost sounds like it's aluminum. Looks like they stretched this fiberglass over the aluminum, and they were told that it was painted black on the inside. Nah, I don't know what the heck good that's going to do. It almost would seem like the black was on the outside on this, and then it fell off over the years because it's definitely been neglected. But it's still cranking. It's still working. 15-degree differential just with that little fan going through there. So, you could do a lot of other things from a passive solar standpoint to create a little heat for space heating in the wintertime. I don't know what they have in mind for it. None of my beeswax, you know how that goes. But yeah, a little side job, and I thought I'd share that with you today. And I know that there's some of our viewers, they've got garages, detached garages and sheds and different things. Maybe that could tip you off to a little idea. Just get a pancake fan, and you could do it on an on-off switch, go out there, or a timer there's a lot of different ways you can do it without spending a lot of money. And it is effective and it does work. I was going to do something like that on a portable basis and put wheels on it and just have it inside my garage and use something like dryer vent or something like that with the fan, and run it into the garage, and I would turn it to face the sun and have it on wheels so that I could store it but yet use it when I wanted to use the garage. Yeah, just some more ideas for you. So hope that gives somebody some ideas. Warm them up this winter when we're doing our projects. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. TheEZGZ out.